Welcome to Cooking the Books. My name's Fiona and this is my third recipe that I'm doing for you this week. On the hottest day of the year, I decided that it was best to do a salady type dish. So I've chosen a recipe, which I use this book a lot, but I haven't actually done this recipe. The book is called A Bird in the Hand and it's by Diana Henry. She's extremely well known, very talented, and I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to do this justice. If I just show you here, this is what I hope it will look like at the end. Now, if anybody watched the episode last week, you will think that isn't possible as my abilities to cook are zero. Well, let me tell you, this is going to be a much better recipe. Anyway.
And what's the recipe called?
Oh, the recipe is called, thank you, noises off, chicken, asparagus, broad bean and radish salad with dill and mint dressing. So, here are the ingredients. We've got olive oil, balsamic vinegar, salt, pepper, double cream, mint, dill, mustard, asparagus, radishes, and I think that completes the recipe. Oh, hang on, and the main man, chicken. Now the chicken I've already poached, so I just took about 400 ml of stock and gently poached it in the liquid for about, the recipe says 12-13 minutes. I did it for 15, only because I worry about chicken not being cooked properly, but I think it probably could have been done in 12. And so I'm just going to make the dressing, which I'll talk to you about in a minute, and then we'll carry on. So I've mixed together the Dijon mustard, the dill, the cream, the oil, the balsamic vinegar, which asks for white balsamic vinegar. Now I understand why, because I think the sauce should look white, but I couldn't get my hands on white balsamic vinegar, so I diluted 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar with 1 tablespoon of white wine vinegar. So although it's not white, it is still a rather pleasing colour, so slightly yellowy with the green shining through. And that's it really, that's all put together. All I have to do now is assemble all my ingredients, the beans, the asparagus and all the others. If you'd like to pass me the ones that I've already chopped.
Feel like Johnny Craddock.
Yes, that's true. So I've shelled the broad beans, these were frozen, so I boiled them for about 4 minutes, shelled them, which took quite a long time, but it's a very pleasing thing to do and very relaxing. And then the asparagus I cut in half and just cooked in the asparagus pan, and then just really finely sliced the radishes. And that is basically it. So I will now put it all on the plate and we'll get the cameraman to try it. Right, the cameraman wants me to do this because he thinks things like this are really funny. That was a scream, wasn't it?
Well, that looks really good and really like the picture in the cookery book.
Ah, well, that's probably a first. My confidence has been knocked by the last episode, I must admit. So, again, I'm not going to taste it, but the cameraman is. So what do you think?
It's very nice. It's a perfect meal for a warm summer's day. Light, refreshing, tasty. Very good.
Would you eat it again if I was to cook it?
I would eat it again, and I would say that we've cooked the books very well this time.
Well, that seems to be a success. I feel I've redeemed myself, and I'm actually looking forward to eating it. I always actually feel quite strongly that tasting and eating your own food is never really a pleasure. I just love other people cooking for me, really.
And by the way, the rhubarb is still in the fridge.
No, it's not. I took it out of the fridge today and said goodbye to it.
Tragic.
See you next time on Cooking the Books. Don't forget to subscribe. Salt, pepper.
Cut. All we can hear is that. All we can hear is tick, 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 tick.